Dawn breaks over Komodo Island. Volcanic ridges rise from the darkness, their jagged silhouettes cutting into a pale sky. This is a land forged by fire, time, and relentless heat, a world shaped by violence long before life claimed it. Wind sweeps across black volcanic rock and sparse, sun-scorched grass, carrying dust and the distant salt of the sea. Even in the early morning, the ground radiates a simmering heat. Nothing here is forgiving. From the shadows, something ancient stirs. A Komodo dragon emerges, its massive body blending seamlessly with the ash-colored stone. Its movement is deliberate, heavy, and controlled, each step carrying the weight of millions of years of evolution. This is not a creature built for speed. It is a creature of certainty. Beneath armored scales, an eye blinks, reflecting the harsh sun without emotion. The dragon does not rush. It has no need to. Across the open ground, the giant lizard moves with a quiet, undeniable dominance, its heavy tail carving a straight line through the dust. Its very presence reshapes the space around it. Nothing nearby can ignore its passing. As the sun climbs higher, the heat begins to distort the horizon, making the air shimmer violently. By midday, temperatures will climb past 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme heat is not a challenge. It is the dragon's advantage. Its forked tongue flicks repeatedly, tasting the air. Invisible trails of scent are gathered, analyzed, and remembered. The hunt begins long before the strike. Nearby, a wild boar forages among brittle tufts of grass, completely unaware that it has already been marked. Each step it takes brings it closer to a silent, inevitable end. The Komodo dragon freezes. Its body presses flat against the cracked earth, becoming one with the land itself. Time seems to slow. Muscles coil beneath armored skin, preparing for a single, decisive moment. Then, the ambush explodes. The dragon surges forward in a breathtaking burst of raw power. Jaws snap shut with crushing force. Bone cracks. Dust erupts into the air. The prey breaks free for a moment, fleeing in sheer panic, a streak of blood marking the dragon's scales. But the chase is already decided. The Komodo dragon does not pursue with any sense of urgency. It simply watches. Venom, introduced by the bite, has already begun its insidious work, lowering blood pressure, weakening muscles, clouding consciousness. The land itself has become the weapon. Under the blazing sun, the wounded animal stumbles farther and farther away. The dragon resumes its pursuit, but slowly, each step patient and inevitable. Its body is a fortress of layered armor, with scales overlapping like ancient, battle-worn shields. Nothing here is built for beauty. Everything is built for survival. The heat intensifies. Cicadas scream from the grass. In this environment, energy must be conserved at all costs. The dragon finds a moment of rest beneath the sparse shade of a shrub, breathing slowly, waiting. In this world, endurance always outlasts speed. Komodo Island stretches outward, a rugged, isolated landscape surrounded by unforgiving seas. This isolation has preserved a predator unlike any other on Earth. As the afternoon sun begins to fade, two massive males approach each other cautiously. Mating season has arrived, and the tension in the air becomes thick enough to feel. They rise onto their hind legs, grappling chest to chest like living siege engines. Their bodies slam together with a bone-shaking force. Claws rake across armored hides, tearing flesh beneath scales that have resisted centuries of conflict. Clouds of dust rise as they struggle, the ground trembling beneath their immense weight. This is not a ritual. This is dominance decided by strength alone. One of them falters. Its breathing grows labored, its energy draining rapidly under the sinking sun. The victor forces his rival to the ground, asserting his control with deep, resonant growls. The defeated dragon retreats into the brush, wounded but alive for now. Night falls over Komodo Island. A billion stars ignite the sky above the silent volcanic slopes. Waves of insects rise from the cooling ground. The island does not sleep. With the first light of morning, a female Komodo dragon begins to dig into the earth. Her powerful claws carve a deep nesting tunnel with slow, methodical precision. Every movement is purposeful. Inside the dark, subterranean chamber, she deposits her eggs carefully, sealing the future of her lineage beneath soil and stone. For months, she will guard this nest, her body positioned to deter any predators, including others of her own kind. Here, even motherhood is a relentless battle. When the young finally emerge from the earth, their first instinct is to climb. They will scurry up the nearest trees, their only escape from the cannibalistic hunger of the larger dragons that patrol the ground below. Survival begins the very moment life does. On Komodo Island, nothing is given freely. Everything is earned through patience, through strength, and through brutality. The dragons endure because they adapt. They endure because they wait. And they endure because they never hesitate when the moment to strike finally comes. This land does not reward mercy. It rewards only those who understand its ancient, unwritten rules. Here, survival is an art form written in heat, stone, venom, and blood. And long after the sun sets once more over these volcanic ridges, the Komodo dragon will remain a living relic of a harsher world that never truly disappeared.